Welcome back, everybody. Today we're talking about the Hotfix, a bit of a weekend review, and also the Jade skin picks for Rust Console Edition for the PlayStation and the Xbox. Okay, so first things first, it does look like the Hotfix will be coming in Thursday, so probably by the time you're watching this, it should already be in effect. Apparently they're doing what's called a preload or pre-download for that. I'm not really sure how that's going to work because usually that position is reserved for the active product. So we'll kind of see how that operates. I mean, it'll be good news if it works out in the future, because in that way we can kind of get things ahead of time. We don't have to wait for those server clusters to update, because I know that's been kind of a headache for us over on the custom server side. Speaking of my custom server, the information should be in the lower left-hand corner here. You should see it there. You can search for that using that ID. And again, if you find any nefarious activities, be sure to use the in-game report system on my server and be specific about who it is, what they're doing, and what grid they live in the game. It helps us get to them much, much faster. So it's open to everybody. It's solo, duo, trio, and all the server rules and the reset information should be on the welcome screen when you do join. So, yes. The hotfix, kind of going back to that, the hotfix is going to have, I think, some performance stuff, because I know we've had some hiccups here and there, both on our server and on official. Some stuttering, some lag issue stuff, so if you're flying around, that's been kind of a headache. I believe the sewer branch stuff has been fixed, question mark. Also, there's been reports of the invisible hazmat suit as well. Hopefully all of those get fixed, because clearly invisible players is no bueno. That's pretty game-breaking if you ask me. So good thing they're on top of it. Good thing they've got the pre-download thing. We'll see how that works out for us. We should also have another cycle of skin picks happening here on Thursday. So we're going to cover the skin picks real fast, giving you guys about a day to make a decision on the skin picks that are currently active now. So we're going to go ahead and click over to the Jade skin picks now. Okay, so now that we have weekly skin updates, it looks like they're mixing in some of the older stuff in with the new stuff, which I think is probably the way to go, giving us an opportunity to pick up on some of the older things. So special items also rotates, I believe, every 2 weeks, or no, it's every week now. So we have the wooden storage box. This is a repeat. This is a good one. This is a custom mesh. This goes for 480 Rust coins. Expensive, but it is a nice box. We don't have anything like that on PC, that's for sure. Polar bear rug skin for 200 Rust coins. Let's go ahead and do the repeats now. Let's get these out of the way. This is the Pharaoh Veteran set. This whole set's going for 1,960 Rust coins. We have the chess piece here going for, let me go ahead and bring that up so we can at least look at it. This is the hoodie for the Pharaoh set. And the hoodie's going for 450 Rust coins. We have the metal chest plate going for 500 Rust coins. No glowing parts on that. We have the road sign kilt going for 500 Rust coins. I have to go fast through these because there's so many. We have the metal face mask for the Pharaoh. A bit of a, is that from the mummy? He's got the little disgusting face on the side. 500 Rust coins. We have the road sign gloves going for 400 Rust coins. And the pantaloons going for 450 Rust coins. Now, typically this is how this goes, since these are obviously pretty expensive to buy every week, every month, whatever. We break it down to green picks 1 and 2, and then orange picks 1 and 2 to kind of help you maybe narrow it down. This one should be fairly obvious. Green pick is going to be the metal face mask. Green first pick is going to be the metal face mask for 500 Rust coins, just because it can be a nice centerpiece on pretty much any combination of gear. And the green secondary pick is going to have to be the chest plate for the same reason, and also because it matches the face plate for 500 Rust coins. Nice. And then I'm going to have to say the road sign kilt for the orange first pick for 500 Rust coins. Again, because it matches so well. Gold is just a nice accent for most things. And we're going to say the pantaloons for the orange secondary pick for 450 Rust coins. Again, these are repeats. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and get these two. The next set here is the pink camo arsenal. This full set is nice because it's fairly cheap. It goes for 500 Rust coins. We have the custom SMG here going for 120 Rust coins. This is the type of set that has a pattern that it's just kind of wrapped around all the different gear. 120 Rust coins for the rocket launcher. Again, if you're looking at like 3 or more of these, typically you probably want to get the full set because it's a discount. 120 Rust coins for the hunting bow. We have the M249 Hot Pink for 120 Rust coins. And we have the crossbow for 120 Rust coins. And the W for 120 Rust coins. Okay, so first pick, green pick is going to have to be the M249 just because it's kind of funny to have an M249 that's pink. So green first pick, 120 Rust coins. And the green secondary pick is going to have to be the W here for 120 Rust coins because it's good early game, right? It's a good grub weapon. Orange first pick is going to have to be the rocket launcher for 120 Rust coins. And the custom SMG for the orange secondary pick for 120 Rust coins. Okay, on to the new stuff that we do have. We have the X-Terminator Veteran for 950 Rust coins. Not a bad set. Anything under like the 10 mark is usually pretty good for a full set. Okay, we have the metal face mask, 250 Rust coins. Custom mesh coming out of the face. Custom mesh on the surface as well. Metal chest plate for 250 Rust coins. We have the pantaloons for 200 Rust coins. And we have, the hoodie. Looks like I had a vest on too. For 200 Rust coins. We have the assault rifle for 250 Rust coins. And we have the machete for 200 Rust coins. Okay, so it should be pretty obvious. The green first pick is going to have to be the metal face mask for 250 Rust coins. Oh yes, and we should show you that the eyes do glow. And I think the green secondary pick is going to have to be the Akis, just because it's so nice. There's no stock on the back. Bit of metallic trim on there. Nice. 250 Rust coins for the green secondary pick. And for the orange first pick is going to have to be the metal chest plate for 250 Rust coins for the orange first pick. And it's going to have to be the pantaloons 200 Rust coins for the orange secondary pick. This one's going to be hard. This one over here. Gloom Sprite Architecture. I love deployables. 1,030 Rust coins. Again, if you're looking at 3 or more of these, you probably want to get the whole thing. 275 Rust coins for the sheet metal door. We have the armored door for 275 Rust coins. This one's real sharp. We have the large wooden box for 225 Rust coins. I like that. We have the rug for 175 Rust coins. The wooden door for 225 Rust coins. And we have the sheet metal door, double door, excuse me, for 300 Rust coins. This one's kind of hard. So I think for my first pick is going to have to be the sheet metal door for 275 Rust coins. So green first pick, sheet metal door, 275. And the green secondary pick for sheer utility is going to have to be the box for 225 because you have glowing edges on all sides. It's good for pretty much all loot rooms. And for the orange first pick, it's going to have to be the armored door, single door, for 275 Rust coins, just because armored doors are so jammy. And we're going to have to pick the double sheet metal door out of sheer utility again for 300 Rust coins. Again, this one's glows. I love me some glowing deployables. They're the best. So that's what we have for this week. The next one's coming up here in less than a day, probably by the time you're watching this. So, be sure to strap in, lock in. And, we'll be in the mix here. I know we're doing a healthy rotation of Rust, Space Engineers, and also Arc Raiders. So don't worry, Rust isn't going anywhere. We're still playing it. Even though I was playing Arc Raiders, I still had a 2x1 across multiple servers. So you know me. I've always got my finger on Rust. So hopefully we'll see you in the next live stream /video. All right. Love you. Bye. Later.